Hello everyone, welcome back to my Jaybird. And this is game 43 of Battle of the Boxes in remembering 1976 into 1977 and trying to get the game as close as possible, but it's getting tough here. Now, this is a 1200 bot, no memorization, no assistance, help whatsoever, any kind. All these 16 games I'm playing. I'm in white, the bot's 1200 in black, and I'm telling you, I opened up into my Knight's Bird in this one, and I could relax to play it, but I went another way, and like I say, I'm not big on all the chess theory, but let's get into this. But I'm doing two things at one time, and even though I wasn't until I got to Jaybird where I opened it up like that and got to that point to where the Nightbird could have been made, which was possible. And even back then, we discussed it already and probably did get into the Knight's Bird already back then. But, uh, you know, I could have beat these levels and at the same time. But let's go on here with D3, D5, E3, E5, F3, E7, H3, D6. So now I did go into Knight's Bird here, but I didn't go directly into it. I tried to just do split everything up, you know, and not go, but I end up full strength with it. Watch this. After D6, A3, there's the pawn structure for the Jaybird, or the Knight's Bird, or the Knight's Queen, or and so on. After A3, F6, and now I jump at D2, Knight over the crown, but instead of this knight, it's the other knight that came over. Or you can actually go over here, the knight's corner table. But anyway, after D2, H5. And these are the things this is what I discovered about this opening here. You're going to see that I had, and I'll show you the very first opening with the Jaybird I won. And just how deep this is. This was an awesome Jaybird. And we'll get to the point where he kind of reversed everything when I beat him. Remember that line. Okay, after H5, E2, into the Knight's Bird. E7, B3. So it's like I'm supposed to be taking it easy, but then I got to defend myself because this bot is strong. You just can't go pushing pieces up. It's true. It's really true. After B3, H4, B2, D7, I castle, A6, and look, C4. Look what he did. He went in the Knight's Bird too. And I took notice he mimicked me too. He goes into the Jaybird too later on. Check this out. After C4, he castles, D4, B8, takes E5, takes E5, queen up, C2. And this is top level too. You've seen this before. I told you about this opening. This is pretty heavy here. I mean, these moves this is a high level opening here. I got it down somewhere and I explained it, and I'm going to end up explaining more about it. But this is a really heavy end here. After C2, D7, D1, D8, F3, H5, takes D5. See, now that's his mistake right here. That's his mistake. He should never move that knight. Back to F6. But look how I went. I could have just straight up took this, but why do it? I'm getting a free knight too. And I still threaten his queen. Check this out. After F6, take E5. Now I just got a free knight. Now, what's he going to do? Let's see what the 1200 bot does. Takes D5. Obviously, you take the queen first. D6. No checks, no hidden discoveries. Okay, after D6, D6 takes D5, F6, save the rook A2, B5. Now you just seen how serious this is. I can't wait till we get up to the 2200, man. I can't wait. This I could have been this in the first year. By 1970, in the mid 1978, I could have been oh man, beating 2200 back then. After B5, D3, E8, A4, C8, C2, A5, C8. You want to trade all your pieces down. You're winning. You're up a queen. You got the advantage. After C8, C8 takes, B5 takes, F8, B6, G5, D4. Can he go back here? Let's see. Let's go back once. I went here. Oh, everything's defended. I'm sorry. D4. See, if he went back, the queen's protecting the knight, so I could just run the bishop back. Yeah, there's nothing there. After D4, G7, C3, E7. See, he's moving back and forth. He don't have anything. After E7, B5, E5. I go up C7, G8, A6, D8, B7. Got to get that queen in. Takes D4, takes D4, B8, B6, F5, A6, D7. Take the rookie F5, F5, D7, D7 takes, queenie, B8, E7, takes, check, E8, B7, G4, and that looks like mate. Let's go back. I couldn't go easy on I mean I did go easy, but I mean I had to use my opening at full, all but full strength here. The bots are pretty strong in their openings, and you make one little thing for it, and it's like I said before, these bots, these programs are too strong. They're not even supposed to be this strong. Man, I'm telling you, that Knight's Bird is 3,200, and this right here in this position alone, this is a strong position in this position right here. This got to be pushing somewhere 2,800. I mean, but look what it did. Let me go back. Look what it did. Let's look at the black. He mimicked me. I did my Knight's Bird. He goes into the Knight's Bird too. Look at him. He's in the Knight's Bird too. Look at that. Game goes on like this. Then he goes up into the Jaybird. He's playing a pretty strong, healthy game there for a 1,200 bot. You'll get to see my Jaybird. Okay. And this is where it all fell down. And the game goes on. No help, no memorization. I'm ready to just trade all the pieces down. He's got nothing here. There's nothing he can do. Moved it over to get the knight over there. Take. And then just keep taking the pieces. And that's game. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and we're going to have some more Battle of the Boxes, remembering 1976 and 77.